Welcome all you IT nerds. We have another unboxing video from Real Security. This time it's firewall again, but from company Forcepoint. I would like to say that in this small box, actually it's a firewall which can handle 4 gigabit of throughput, which is amazing if you think about a desktop product that can actually be rack mountable, but is in desktop form size. So let's see how this truly amazing small box looks like in real life once you open the box. And of course it's black color because Star Wars is popular now, so I think it's like a Darth Vader model or something. And screw the box. It's small, first of all. It's desktop factor. You can install additional rack mount kit with it and install it into the rack. And don't be fooled by the size itself, because by many vendors this will signify a product that has 50, 100, maybe 200 megabit throughput. This small box actually has 4 gigabit of throughput, which is quite amazing. And that's not even all which is amazing about this little box, because even on that, let's say entry-level desktop appliance, you can do active-active clustering, you can do multi-link, you can do deep inspection, application filtering, everything that actually is available on Forcepoint next generation firewalls for the price of desktop appliance. All in all, if we look at the numbers, you will clearly see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gigabit Ethernet connectors without a possibility to expand them. But if you go one step higher to 3 to 5, then you have an expansion port where you can add additional interfaces. But all in all, 5 gigabit interfaces should do it, because you can do trunking, you can do link aggregation, you can do VLAN tagging and everything else, which is, by the way, unlimited, and control all the traffic you want. On the front side, we see a console port and 2 USB ports. Actually, the USB ports on this firewall have a unique feature, because USB ports can be used for initial configuration. Meaning, when you do the initial installation of the firewall, you have to enter the IP addresses, the private keys, the router stuff and everything on the management system, and then transfer everything with the USB stick. If you put the USB stick in when the firewall is booting, the firewall will read the complete configuration and do everything by himself to connect to the management, so you don't have to even use the console port at all. But if you would like to follow through with initial configuration, you will have to use that. As by other vendors, this is the serial cable, which is a legacy kind of in 2018, but still everybody uses the old faithful serial connector to a serial console. So you connect that to the console port. Please do not connect network to the console port, just use the serial cable, and then use 9600 BPS, 8 bits, non-parity, 1-stop bit in the terminal, and you can interact with the box itself for initial configuration. Since this is a small firewall, it just has one power supply connector, so you cannot really use redundant power supply. If power supply dies, you have to switch it. But then again, this is a really small box. If we go through the numbers, for example, I already told you that this has a maximum firewall throughput of 4 gigabits. It actually has a 700 megabit inspection throughput. It has 130 megabits of TLS encrypted throughput, and it actually has 900 megabit of IPsec throughput. So you can see just out of the numbers that this truly is much bigger box than many other vendors have in this form. Even if you look at the concurrent connections, for example, you can have up to 2 million maximum concurrent connections. Can you imagine 2 million concurrent connections on such form? Those numbers are really unique on the market. So if you're looking for a really capable firewall, even in the smallest possible size, this is it. Forcepoint 321 model. actually features everything that the big models have. There is no difference at all at the software engine that is used on this box or the biggest rack mountable box that exists. Every single appliance uses the same image, uses the same features, the same settings, everything is available even on the smallest box. Now, if we go through additional parameters that are offered by this module, we can see that, for example, with VLAN tagging, you have no limits. So you can use 20, 200 or even 1000 VLAN tags, no problem whatsoever. Even on this small box, you can use virtual contexts. And actually, you already get 3 virtual contexts with the box itself, with the basic license, without any additional cost. You can do all the obvious features that you can do on Forcepoint next generation firewalls, as you can do anti-malware, you can do web filtering, IPS, application control. You can even do advanced stuff as doing the authentication of users using the internet in AD. Everything that your heart wishes for, this appliance can really provide. Well, actually, that's it, I would say, for this small box, because there's not much else to say. You have to check it by yourself. You have to go on the website of Forcepoint Next Generation Firewall and look up everything you can about these amazing boxes. If there are any questions whatsoever, let us know. We'll try to answer them. And thank you very much for looking at another amazing Samo Real Security production.